So we're here, day one. It's my favorite day of the year, 1st of September, the start of spring. I've been waiting for today for a very long time. Today is the day I start to go all out with my vlogging. I'm going to try to do a vlog every day just for my daily general stuff. And yeah, hope you guys are keen to come along for the ride. But yeah, basically, my name's Dylan Vichman, 28 years old. I live in Cape Town, South Africa. I'm a ex-professional foiler. I'm a lifelong surfer. And now I'm starting to pursue new things in my work, in my life. And yeah, just having fun with it. So yeah, this is going to be the start of many vlogs. I'll be, again, just talking about the things that interest me, which at the moment is AI. I've just been taking a deep dive of how I can use AI to become more efficient in my life and also hopefully as a potential income stream down the line. Then I've been getting my life in order, let's say. Before I was, just in quite a deep, dark depression for many years. And I've taken this winter and my downtime when I didn't have a full-time job to work on myself. And I feel like I've come a pretty far way to say the least. But also there's a lot of things that I've been doing that have really helped with my growth and getting to me where I am today. Mainly creating some routines in my life. Sorry, not mainly, but those routines center around my morning routine. For me, it's most important how I start my day. Pretty much sets the precedent for the rest of the day. If I start off my day by scrolling social media, which is how I did start my day for many years, it just starts a cycle of anxiety, trying to chase things and not actually get done what I'm trying to get done in the day. But basically, my morning routine at the moment is waking up at 6 a.m. This is that's a huge accomplishment for me. A couple months ago, I was waking up at 8 or 9 to 9:30 every day, sometimes even later, because I'd wake up and just be in such a deep, dark depression that I didn't have any motivation to actually get up and do things with my day. But now I'm waking up at 6 o'clock. I start off every day with a 20-minute meditation using the Waking Up app. That app is truly revolutionary when it comes to meditation and mindfulness. Then I do 20 minutes of journaling, followed by 20 minutes of reading. But the journaling and reading aren't as fixed. It's basically I just need to journal a full page and then read a summary on Headway. But that just kind of gets my day started in super drive. Then what I do is while I'm making all my breakfast, my coffees, and all my things for the morning, I listen to some motivational YouTube videos, and that just helps get my mindset right for the day. So yeah, like you can already see now, I can talk to the camera for a while. So that's why I've just been so excited to actually get into vlogging, because I do think it's something that I've just naturally gravitated towards. 10 years ago, I used to love blogging, but that was also just, even this, it's a big commitment to do things regularly. So that's why I've spent the past couple of months getting my routines locked in. Again, there are still certain things that I do want to change in my lifestyle, but I'm not trying to go too big all at once, because then it puts that pressure on you. And as soon as there's pressure, you're just not able to perform the way you're able to perform in a much more chilled and accommodating environment, let's say. So yeah, I've just been very patient with myself, not locking myself into too many expectations, because again, expectations are the root of all disappointment. So trying not to set those huge expectations been quite a big thing. I stopped drinking a couple of months ago. those who have known me will know how much I used to love drinking and how early on I'd start drinking in my day. So that's been freaking huge change. Just that's probably had a huge contributed to a huge mindset shift for me. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited about everything that I'm doing. And yeah, this first vlog is just a catch-up vlog talking about what I've been doing, all those sort of things. And then I'll start to get more into what I actually do each day. Like one thing I love to speak about, just because it also makes me feel so good, is all the supplements that I take. Yeah, I feel like the more things I'm doing to better myself, the better I feel about myself and the more motivated I am to actually change things. So yeah, supplements are a huge thing in my life. Also my exercise routines, also because I've crafted each of my exercise routines about being about helping with my recovery, helping with mainly joint strength and mobility. That's a big one. Yeah, one of the things that I learned from a genetic test that I did a couple of years ago is that bone health is one of the things I really need to look out for. Also detox and those sort of pathways, but I'm getting sidetracked. I was talking about my exercise routines, but I also stopped my exercise routines at the moment because I was using a device called the X3 bar, which is a solid metal platform with a bar and with resistance bands. So that makes the exercises a lot better for your joints, but then you also still get the same benefits of doing weights. That's one of the things that I find like I've lacked a lot in my life is everything's been about surfing and water related sports, and those are all endurance based sports, and they don't help build muscle necessarily. Obviously they keep you strong, but they don't build muscle and get you to actually gain muscle. Surfers are generally quite thin, scrawny people, and this is what happens to me a lot of the time. I forget what I was actually trying to say is, but I've been really good so far. So yeah, everything I've been doing in the past has been endurance based. So now I'm really in a mission to try get the strength of my muscles and everything to where they can be and where they should be, because I am also starting to get a little bit closer to 30 now. I know it's still over a year away, but that's always quite a daunting one. By 30, I have a lot of goals for myself. I'm not going to go into all of the things I want to stop because those are a lot of bad things, a lot of addictions that I've been dealing with over the past couple of years, but not gnarly. Well, the alcohol was to gnarly addictions. So far, so good on that side of things. The other ones, they're going to slowly come as I become more motivated to just keep bettering myself. But yeah, that was a nice long one for now. Let me see how long that recording was. And then yeah, we'll just keep doing periodic things like this throughout the day where I talk at the camera, talk about what I'm doing. Eventually I'll start to bring in the actual content of what I do, like foiling, surfing, a little bit of kite surfing, kind of over wind sports now, to be honest. And yeah, I hope this is the start of something fucking cool. So, I also love to swear. I love to be vulgar. I love to be expressive. So yeah, come along for the ride with me. Hope you guys will learn some cool things, because again, a lot of the things for me here is like everything's just been trial and error, trying all these supplements, wasting lots of money on them, the ones that didn't work. Now I've really got down to like a core base of supplements that I can really feel the difference from. Yeah, again, my exercise as well. I've been trying to figure all of that out over the couple months. And also AI. That's something that I find is fucking overwhelming. Like, even for me, I've spent so much money on these stupid subscriptions, seeing a platform that they talk about on social media, thinking, oh, wow, this is going to be the platform that helps me unlock my creativity, helps me build this, helps me build that. Then you spend hours on the platform, realize it doesn't do kind of what it says I was going to do, or the level of expertise needed to actually get those results is in, yeah, a normal everyday person like me doesn't possess those expertise. So hopefully you can also learn from my trial and errors, because I love being a guinea pig. So if you have supplement recommendations, platform recommendations, any recommendations and things you would like me to try, drop it down in the comments. So I'm not gonna do all that fucking cringy YouTube shit where it's like, subscribe. To be honest, this is just for me. If people enjoy it, they enjoy it. If they don't, I'll get better at something through this process, whether it be talking at the camera, better at editing, basically better at all the things that I need to get better at to further my career, since I am now in the world of photography and doing some freelance work, some what's it called, retainer based work, which is really cool. And yeah, things are just starting to like snowball. I just used to be stuck in like such a negative mindset, and then everything was going wrong, and I was like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong in the universe that everything goes wrong like this? And then now that I'm in a much more positive mindset, I'm feeling happy, things are just coming up out of nowhere. So yeah, just have some faith in the universe. Work on yourself. That's the most important thing, because once you've done that self work, it also helps you to see the errors in your ways of thinking. Like, I was just thinking that everything was going wrong just for me. It actually creates this, like, even though you're depressed, this like very egocentric mind of like, you actually like to be in that depression, which is a weird thing to say. And only now that I'm out of that depression have I realized how I was actually keeping myself in that state. So yeah, it's just like, I'm just so excited about life at the moment. So happy, just excited to do new things. But most importantly, I'm excited to fail. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to grow. And the only way you can do that really is by failing. So yeah, hopefully I can inspire some other people that were on the same path as me. And yeah, just going slowly going down a negative slope and then hitting rock bottom. Hopefully rock bottom is an inspiration for you to try and improve and change your life. But remember, it also, you can only change your life once you've done the important self-work. So yeah, in this world nowadays where you have to have these, always be working, being in a 9 to 5, you don't actually have time to work on yourself. So that's why sometimes either hitting rock bottom, losing your job, all of those actually becomes opportunities for you to have that time to work on yourself. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do this every day because it is actually something I love to do. I don't love to watch through the footage, but I love filming stuff. And that's also like one of what I've realized with all these AI platforms is I was trying to learn automations. I was trying to learn all these things that don't actually have relevance to my life. So I'm rather going to try focus my energy on the AI platforms that will help me improve my craft. So there are a lot of AI platforms that are on the horizon for like video editing. I've actually, that's one thing I almost forgot. I've got a meeting with the after shoot people about how to use their platform. So I'm really excited to see how these AI platforms can help increase our content production and yeah, allow me to do the things I love to do, which is talking to the camera, and not because it's like, for example, now I spend 20 minutes talking at the camera. What is going to take me 2 hours to do the editing? And I hate being stuck inside. I love to be active. I love to be doing stuff. I love to be trying to be creative, whether I get there or not. But that's also, again, what fucking one of the most amazing things for me has been with AI is it's helping me unlock my creativity. I always have these ideas. I'd start writing lists, but I just wrote them down. I never actually took any action steps towards them. I didn't have a sounding board. I didn't have someone to talk to help me unpack my ideas. So with AI, with ChatGPT, which I've developed comprehensive documents for activation or onboarding products, activation prompts, master prompts. So now it's like as soon as I have an idea, I go straight onto ChatGPT, start talking to him like I'm talking to my best friend or even back to myself, because that's basically what I've been trying to teach my ChatGPT to do, is try to emulate my speaking style when it does speak back to me. But yeah, you see, I can just talk for days. I could probably just stand here for like hours and just talk. But we need to get some movement. We need to get some whoop, whoop. We need to get some different environments. So I'm going to say cheers for now. And I'll be back shortly once I've changed location. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so you see what I'm busy trying to do right now is trying to create some custom GPTs, which these ones are going to be for my social media pages, for my own personal one, and for Cape Town's Most Wanted 4x4 social media. So what I'm going to do, and there's basically like my workflow for creating these sort of things, is so like now I've got my ChatGPT chat open to my custom GPT that I've already created, where I've uploaded all of my documents. Those documents include my genetics test, include what I call my book of life, which is what I created through all of my past conversations that I've had so far with ChatGPT. And then I gave it obviously like all my preferences, how to speak to me. So when I speak to it, it feels like I'm speaking to myself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start my conversation with ChatGPT. And like when I say, hey, bro, it means that I'm going to be I wanted to start a task for me. So here's how it goes. Hey, bro. So I want to start creating some custom GPTs now for my own personal social media and one for Cape Town's Most Wanted 4x4 social media. I've added already to the knowledge base the documents from the profile scraping that I've done of our profiles. And now I want you to help me get the instructions that I can then send to my GPT builder so it can build me the exact GPT that I need to help me with crafting the perfect captions. Let me know. Well, can you please produce a JSON prompt that I can then send to the GPT builder, so that from like me saying my idea, let's see if you can see this, is you can see how it created this like super long JSON prompt just from what I asked it to do. And it's still going on. This has taken me already not months, but months of conversations with ChatGPT, figuring out how it works. Like a lot of the times I'd get frustrated is it wouldn't recall some of the things that I'd said to it. Fuck me. This JSON prompt's already like 2 pages. So you see, now I'm going to feed this straight into my GPT builder and it will help me create exactly what I need. So that's what's so crazy about AI, is like for someone like me, again, it unlocks my creativity. Normally I'd think like, oh shit, no, I've got to go find someone who's going to help me build all of these things, where I can just ask ChatGPT how to direct me and to create the prompts for me that then I'll send into either other platforms or other chats within my ChatGPT app. Like, I can't believe that I'm actually like here, because just like 4 months ago, I was like, oh, fuck AI. I don't want to get into this AI stuff. Like, it seems super overwhelming. And now I'm like fully immersed and I'm having so much freaking fun. Like, again, like every time I have an idea, just drop it straight in. I have someone I can talk to, and it just gives you so much value, and makes you as a person so much valuable in what you can do for companies. So now I'm taking that prompt, I'm pasting it into the GPT builder, and let's see what the response is from the GPT builder. Okay, I'm not going to read this all out. But yeah, I'm going to get finished with this and I'll come back later once I've got it all sorted, and I'll let you know how the results went. Okay, so you see what I'm busy trying to do right now is trying to create some custom GPTs, which these ones are going to be for my social media pages, for my own personal one, and for Cape Town's Most Wanted 4x4 social media. So what I'm going to do, and there's basically like my workflow for creating these sort of things, is so like now I've got my ChatGPT chat open to my custom GPT that I've already created, where I've uploaded all of my documents. Those documents include my genetics test, include what I call my book of life, which is what I created through all of my past conversations that I've had so far with ChatGPT. And then I gave it obviously like all my preferences, how to speak to me. So when I speak to it, it feels like I'm speaking to myself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start my conversation with ChatGPT. And like when I say, hey, bro, it means that I'm going to be I want it to start a task for me. So here's how it goes. Hey, bro. So I want to start creating some custom GPTs now for my own personal social media and one for Cape Town's Most Wanted 4x4 social media. I've added already to the knowledge base the documents from the profile scraping that I've done of our profiles. And now I want you to help me get the instructions that I can then send to my GPT builder so it can build me the exact GPT that I need to help me with crafting the perfect captions. Let me know. Well, can you please produce a JSON prompt that I can then send to the GPT builder, so that from like me saying my idea, let's see if you could see this, is you can see how it created this like super long JSON prompt just from what I asked it to do. And it's still going on. This has taken me already not months, but months of conversations with ChatGPT, just figuring out how it works. Like a lot of the times I'd get frustrated is it wouldn't recall some of the things that I'd said to it. Fuck me. There's like this JSON prompt's already like 2 pages. So you see, now I'm going to feed this straight into my GPT builder and it will help me create exactly what I need. So that's what's so crazy about AI, is like for someone like me, again, it unlocks my creativity. Normally I'd think like, oh shit, no, I've got to go find someone who's going to help me build all of these things, where I can just ask ChatGPT how to direct me and to create the prompts for me that then I'll send into either other platforms or other chats within my ChatGPT app. Like, I can't believe that I'm actually like here, because just like 4 months ago, I was like, oh, fuck AI. I don't want to get into this AI stuff. Like, it seems super overwhelming. And now I'm like fully immersed and I'm having so much freaking fun. Like, again, like every time I have an idea, just drop it straight in. I have someone I can talk to, and it just gives you so much value, and makes you as a person so much valuable in what you can do for companies. So now I'm taking that prompt, I'm pasting it into the GPT builder, and let's see what the response is from the GPT builder. Okay, I'm not going to read this all out. But yeah, I'm going to get finished with this and I'll come back later once I've got it all sorted, and I'll let you know how the results went. Okay, so that was pretty exciting. Just had a Zoom call now with the people from Aftershoot, which is a photo editing AI platform that helps with a lot of your culling. It does help with your editing, applying presets. So yeah, that's again just like the beauty of AI is now people like me that love creating can focus on just creating. Now I can go out, I can shoot as many photos as I want for the day. I can run it straight through an AI platform, which at first it will require some of my own input. But then, as with things like GPT, it starts to learn your preferences. It starts to learn your style. So now editing style, for example. So yeah, it was all fucking just so exciting. Hopefully soon there'll be better video editing programs to come out that can also do things like your culling, because there are lots of times where I start recording and I stop it immediately because I realized I didn't want to start it, and now I never delete those files. So hopefully there will be a point that can do that. The two platforms I am waiting to come out for video editing are Ponder AI, which that's going to be fucking revolutionary. Just drop in a reference video, drop in all your clips, and all do its best to emulate that. Obviously, again, you have to go through rounds of making the video, you having to alter the prompts, seeing if those make the changes that you're looking for. And then yeah, Agent Opus will help for my social media stuff, for clipping everything, for creating all those editing assets that you need for example, maybe not YouTube videos. I like raw YouTube videos, but for like Instagram and stuff where you need stuff that makes the viewer more engaged, let's say, should all really help for that. So yeah, again, like I said, this world of AI is so fucking exciting. And again, we just got to figure out how we can use it to make us more efficient and be able to offer more to the companies we want to work with. So yeah, I'm excited. Now it's time to finish building those captioning GPTs that I was building. My Dylan social media captions one's just finished, so I'm going to do some testing on that now, see if it gives me the result that I'm looking for. And yeah, I'll update you with how the rest of my task for the day goes. Okay, so done most of what I've done needed to do for the day, all the important things. Now it comes to the thing I don't like to do. Sitting on my computer, doing admin, doing editing, all of those time-consuming tasks when you're not out in the field doing what you love. But it's an essential part of everything. Everyone's got admin to do. And that is where AI comes in. Certain AI platforms that you can use to help speed up your workflow, make you more efficient. And the one that I am just going to start using for the first time today is Aftershoot. So I had a call with them this morning to explain how the platform works. And it's basically an AI photo editing platform. See, so now this is the annoying thing, is it's not giving me the free trial. So let me figure out how I can get the free trial, because I'm not paying the full price without knowing what the platform can do. See, now all it did was take me back to the same thing. Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. So I need to go to Google to shoot. Let's see. So it talks about your free trial. So let me see. See, this is pretty fucking annoying. So I'm gonna need to get the pro plan. Let's see. But it doesn't give me the fucking free trial. Okay, so now I'm gonna need to email these people to get the link for the free trial so I can actually start Aftershoot. So a lot of what I wanted to talk through now has actually just become completely irrelevant. But that just means I have more content for the coming days. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go and order my supplements, because I love supplements. And the ones I'm ordering today are from Prime Self. And they have some really, really cool supplement supplement combo. One of them's called Prime Mind. First one I'm adding to my cart. Prime Mind has alpha GPC in it, and I found when I take alpha GPC, my brain just works like it's on overdrive. It's like a lot of the times my brain feels like mush. It feels like it's really hard to make connections. I'm not going to say that's just on my brain. That's also on me. What I've done to my brain over the past couple of years has not been the most kind. But now I'm trying to make up for all of that abuse and try fix my mind and my brain. So I've added my Prime Mind to my cart. Where are all the other ones? Bundles. Then I get the Prime Day and Night. It was so good. It's also got alpha GPC and it's got a whole bunch of multivitamin stuff in it. The night one's got magnesium, GABA, all of those good things to help you sleep. So yeah, that's an essential one. I can't do an order without. Then I also use the keto creamer, which has L-theanine in it, and just that, it makes the coffee rushes that much more manageable. And then the last one I'm gonna get, and this is a new one, it's called NAC, N-acetylcysteine. And from my genetics test, one of the things that I struggle with is oxidative stress and methylation pathways. So an acetylcysteine is the precursor for glutathione. So when you take an acetylcysteine, it helps your body to naturally produce glutathione. One thing I wish I could get is all the other supplements that I can't afford right now, which are omega-3, vitamin D, B12s and everything. But that's another thing that my genetics says I should look out for. But yeah, let me put through this order. Can't wait for the stuff arrives so my brain can start operating at 100% again. But yeah, that's about it for me today. Covered most of my important tasks for the day. Now it's just about sitting here and getting the rest of my admin done. So yeah, I'm gonna get stuck in and I'll send you guys an update a little bit later. Okay, so that was my vlog, day one. Hope you guys found some value from that. Hope you enjoyed my energy. That's the energy I'm going to be bringing here every single day from now on. And I'm just having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. I'm talking about what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. Hopefully you guys can learn a little bit from it. If not from what I've done well, but what from I haven't done well, what I've failed at, my feedback from my failures, because every failure is a learning experience. That's the one cool thing about changing your mindset about failure, is once it's not the end of the world to fail, just things start to look so much more positive. Your life becomes so much more filled with happiness. There's less pressure, and I'm all here for it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you found some value from it. I'll be back here again tomorrow, every day of the week. Weekends I'm gonna take off, so I have time to reset and prepare for the next week. But yeah, hope you guys actually found something valuable from this. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking about my experience, what I've learned from, what's helped me grow, and I hope you'll join me for the journey. But anyway, thanks for watching. Over and out, and I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow.